Hi there, Jerv. This is David here. We're on the ground in Delhi, India, and we have an Air India Airbus A320 in front of us. Unfortunately, we do have the semi, which is about as laggy as heck, so we're going to have to deal with that until we get airborne. We're going to Paro, which is possibly the hardest airport to land at on Earth. There are some argument about which one is worse, short runways, that kind of thing, but terrain is a problem. Just taking a look at the chart at Paro. There's a chart. There is no instrument approach procedure established for this airport. They do have Juk Air Airbus A3, was it 18 or 19, that flies in a couple of times a week. Basically, you end up in a hole somewhere near Paro, and then you just make a visual circuit straight down into the valley. That's the intention. Single runway, and we can see the river passing through the runway, or passing to the side of the runway there. That's the bottom of the valley. There's a massive turn in each direction, so you can't make a straightened approach to the runways. In fact, at some points you'll probably be crossing 200 feet with quite a bit of bank still in. Anyhow, we logged on a little while ago. I've got this flight plan filed. It's Ali 460 to LCAN and the G598 to SMR, direct to Smetji G348 to Paro VOR, and direct. One of the controls has already sent out a pre-departure clearance, PDC, and that looks like this. It's a PDC clearance cleared to where we're going via blah blah blah. Score code is 2321, 2321. Airborne frequency apparently 121.9, although I suspect that will have changed by now. At 121.9 for the pushback, that's the ground. And the start is the Lapot departure. I picked up the Lapot departure, it's not that one, this one. The Lapot, obviously runway 29 is the only option there. Get them on 29, make a left hand turn at 189 to Lapot, and then DP 404 direct to ALI. That's the file flight plan. We're currently sitting on Pier Delta, Delta 50. No, not 50, it's 52. And Delta 52 is our gate. Write that down there. When we do push back, it'll be obviously nose to the left. Taxiing out to the runway. Probably fly Tango, maybe Yankee, and probably down onto Zulu 2. Possibly even Zulu 1 if they want to give us all the 4,000 metre long runway there. Elevation of the airfield is 776 feet. And at our trip here we have 141 passengers, say zero fuel weight 55.4 tonne. Bringing 10 tonnes of fuel, so we can have 2 hours of holding fuel at the arrival. It may well get that bad. Basically in the chart it says that only one aircraft should be allowed in the valley at any given time. So once you leave Paro, I think they'll be timing at least 2 minutes before they let anyone else out. Possibly even longer. And you make a visual approach down. It may be that they wait until you turn base before they actually let you out. One thing I often do is come over the airfield just off to the right hand side. If you're going on the southern runway, then you make the entrance right about there and pop down the valley. be using the terrain mode, of course. The other option is to track down this valley here, in which case if you're in the Takeoff hole, you just pop down the valley and then make a crazy turn down here. This one is actually much harder than the other valley, so I'm hoping that we're landing south. Alright, with that, let's jump on in and get the aircraft ready for departure. I do apologise for the frame rate. This scenery is just hammering the frames. Something chronic. I mean, it's so noticeable I can even see the mouse is jumping. There's a lag on the mouse. No, it's bad when that happens. Since I'm down here, open up for a second, open the CD here. I can. Just taking its time. Okay, maybe not. Starting a few things here. Guessing there's a top altitude. It's probably on the SID. Above 120, below 70 at Lapont. Should be fine. 120. Let's pop in our call sign, or the flight plan, should I say. Got to give this CDU opening a little extra go. I'd have to wait until we're able. Just want to pop up. Oh, there it goes, finally. Okay, initialization. And we're going AIC 497. Given the webcam showing a drop in FPS as I move side to side, it's like bloop, 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 bloop. Hit the request button. Five flight level 370. Might grab the that's 126.4 while we're back there.
Taxiway Lima 2 closed. Runway 27 closed. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Juliet. Indira Gandhi International Airport 8 of information Juliet. 0400 Zulu. Westcom. 5. Runway 28 RVR 900. Runway 29 RVR 900. Temperature 20. 2.17. QNH1016. Landing runway 28. Departing runways 28 and 29. ILS approach in use. Operate transponder mode Charlie on all taxiways and runways. Notices to airmen. Taxiway Lima 2 closed. Runway 27 closed. Advise on initial contact. You have information Juliet. Indira Gandhi International Airport 8 of information Juliet. 0400 Zulu. Westcom. 5. Runway 28 RVR 900. Runway 29 RVR 900. Temperature 20. 2.17. QNH1016. Landing runway 28. Departing runways 28 and 29. ILS approach in use. Operate transponder mode Charlie on all taxiways and runways. Notices to airmen. Taxiway Lima 2 closed.
Yeah, that's fine. Information is Juliet. Our squawk code was 2321. I'm going to add that in now. File 370. Our departure is the Lapont from runway 29. Transition there. Nine, Lapont and the transition. There we go. Check through those. So it's turn at 17, Lapont, DP404 and ALI. Just double checking there's no disco. Okay, that's very good. Run performance. Coast on A320. We are below 1,000 feet. Runway is very long indeed. Above 4,000 meters. Wind is pretty much zero. Temperature is 18. Altimeter 1016. Takeoff speed, takeoff weight I mean, will be 65, 400. It's a long runway, so we'll take laps of 1 today. Yeah, we're heavy with fuel. Laps 2 it is. It's a bit more sane. So it's a V1 of 144, returning at 145, and V2 at 147. Flexing at 61 and flaps 2. Going to pop those in. So V1 is 144. Rotating 1 knot higher. It's pretty much the same speed there. 147 for the V2. Up 2. Up 1. And flex 61. That looks pretty set to me. Can't wait to get out of this airport so I don't have to deal with this frame rate anymore. 121.9. Here's the ground. Set.
Events 1008, vision start of approved, facing west, Delhi Greenwich 1016. Push approved, facing west, Greenwich 1016.
Bit funny to waste all these frames on scenery that you can't see in the fog. Great, hey? Unfortunately, the default scenery doesn't have half the terminals there. Even the aprons are missing. So you have to have some kind of add-on scenery, whether it's freeware or payware. Buses here. So I've got this flight, we've got one coming out of Singapore into Bali and then down to Darwin that I'm doing. And then I'm heading down to Geelong to catch a ride with the simulator down there. Then we'll be done. 1 week around the world. This and Samos are probably the most challenging landings, and I've decided to do Airbus on both of them, because why not? The real world airline, Druck flies into Paro in the Airbus A318-19, so why not fly an A320 down there? Seems similar. Here come the bags. You probably noticed that no one else is parked in this area. This this area doesn't actually exist on the default scenery.
Golden Tiger 738 Tango, taxi to gate
This entire
48
apron,
via Mike 1, Romeo,
this isn't there.
Romeo 3. Correction, Mike 1, Romeo 3.
Romeo. Taxi to get Mike and Mike 1 Romeo. Golden Tiger 738 Tango.
Golden Tiger 738 Tango, Mike 1 and Romeo 3.
Romeo 3, Golden Tiger 738 Tango.
I wonder if the FPS will improve when you're on the runway, because you hopefully don't have much terminal scenery in front of you. I suspect it'll be pretty bad at the start of the runway, but by the time we get to the end of it, it will be starting to clear up. By the time we get the gear up, then it'll be nice and happy again. Until then, we just need to suffer. Ah, Egypt Air. Okay, according to the official schedule, we should be starting to push back in about 20 minutes or so. If we get out early, we might get a chance to do the approach in peace without having to hold for an hour.
Hello.
3 minutes of alignment. Going to turn on the APU, just so that we can have that ready when we're ready for push. Seatbelt signs are on.
Last system calling, call sign please.
Even 1008.
Stevens 1008, taxi to holding point runway 29er via Whiskey 2, Charlie Whiskey 2, Yankee, Zulu 2.
To holding point niner via Whiskey 2, Charlie Whiskey 2, Yankee, Zulu. That's great.
Holding point Zulu 2, sir.
Again?
Yeah, holding point.
Okay, we kind of went through our departure briefing before already, so I'm not sure if we need to do it again. Top altitude's level 120 there. There's a note there not to overfly the airfield, so you can't do the old. Yep.
Delhi ground music 975, ready for start.
There's a requirement across the Lapot below 7,000.
Delhi ground 125, request push start from the domestic apron, runway 28.
Yep, 70 set.
Delhi ground, Giant 1471. Where would you like us to park?
Giant 1471, park, taxi to gate, Alpha 1 via Papa November, Charlie Whiskey 2, Whiskey 3.
Alpha 1 via Papa November, Charlie Whiskey 13, correct. John 1471.
Yeah. Papa November, Charlie Whiskey 2, and Whiskey 3.
So, Papa November, Charlie Whiskey 2, and 3.
And Qantas 25, push inside approved, facing south, Delhi QNH 1016.
Push to start approved with facing south and QNH 106. And for your planning, we would request a Charlie intersection departure of runway 28 if available, please.
Roger. Egypt 975, push inside approved, facing south, Delhi QNH 1016.
Push start is approved, facing south, QNH 1016.
Ground, good morning, SU 704, 0, stand, Alpha 1P, request pushback.
Altitude 7040, push inside approved, facing west, QNH 1016.
Push approved, facing west, QNH 1016, SU 7040. Ground, Takeoff, Tango. Ground, Takeoff, 738, Tango.
Giant 738 Tango, go ahead.
Giant 738 Tango, request current group, Paro, and Papa 330.
Giant 738 Tango, stand by, I'll give you a PDC by text.
Roger, stadium by for the PDC, ground Tiger 738 Tango.
Ground, good morning, Swiss 611 with PDC squawk 0520 requesting pushback.
Ground, good day, check.
611, can you confirm your parking number, please?
We are parked at stand 88 with 611.
Go ahead and close some doors.
611, push 1016.
Push approved, thank you very much. Push approved, thank you very much, Swiss 611.
To the ground, Air Canada 853 on Lima.
Air Canada 853, taxi to gate Alpha 14 via Lima, Papa, November, and Sierra.
Alpha 14 via Lima, Papa, November, Sierra, Air Canada 853.
Ground, good day, Busty 11 Whiskey, Bravo 26, we're 737-800, first clearance. Charlie Ground, do you want to run with you?
Your velocity 11 Whiskey, stand by for clearance.
Once the runway's out of sight,
1 moment.
then we get our frames back.
Charlie Ground, we use 975 requesting check.
Just that with all that stuff loaded up, scenery just
Egypt 975, taxi
comes to
to
a
holding
halt.
point runway 29 via Tango 1, Yankee Zulu 2.
Actually, it's all 102, moving at Tango 1, Yankee Zulu 2, U-train 975.
FC 12.
Okay, I'll relate that last probably a minute till the iris
FC
is
121,
loaded in.
taxi to gate.
Go ahead and read through the
Bravo,
checklist.
1
Cockpit preparation
via
complete. Gears
Papa,
spin, covers are
November,
set. Signs are
Charlie
auto
Whiskey 2
and on.
and Whiskey 2.
ADRS is set to nav.
Taxi to the
We
gate.
have over 10,000. Takeoff
do.
data is
Whiskey
set.
2. Oh, the 121?
Is set 1016. Doors are closed. You can turn beacon on. Thrust levers are idle and parking brake is set.
Giant 1471.
Beacon is on.
Ground Qantas 25, request taxi on my 28 for a Charlie intersection departure if available. QRH is 1016.
Pushback. Airing nose to the left.
Qantas 25 standby. Giant 1471. Telegrams.
John 1471, go ahead.
Yes, you can continue taxi via Charlie Whiskey 2 and you can enter the ramp via Whiskey 2.
Right, Charlie Whiskey 2, and you're at Whiskey 2. Yeah, just waiting for the traffic to move. Okay, thanks, John 1471.
SU7040, request taxi.
Okay, agent 850 give way to Aussie and Airbus 8330, asking from your right to left. And Qantas 25, confirm you're on taxiway Alpha.
Departure check completed. Flight has been inserted.
Qantas 25, say again.
Confirm you push back onto taxiway Alpha.
We have pushed back. We're at the apron, one at the domestic apron for runway 28.
Yes, Qantas 25, taxi to boarding point runway 28 via Alpha Charlie.
Okay, so it's taxi to the holding point on Charlie via Alpha and Charlie for runway 28, Qantas 25.
Ground Tiger 738 Heavy, do I push first?
See that
Assistant volume.
Giant 738 Tango, gate 436, request push and start first. LTU7040, request taxi. Ground Aussie 121, we're missing some scenery, so we're just going to pull up at near Sierra. LTU7040 is on Sierra, yes.
LTU 7040, stand up. Aussie 121, do you have taxiway Charlie Whiskey 2?
Ground Air India 497, gate Delta 51, requesting push.
Stevens 1008, contact tower on 118.1.
Alright.
Egyptian 975, contact tower on 118.1.
118.1, Egyptian. High ground 3611. 3611 on Romeo 3, requesting taxi to 28, full length.
Take on just push, let's do it.
Swiss 611, taxi to hold way 28 via Romeo 3, Romeo, Lima 1, Papa.
That's right.
All engines clear.
Via Romeo, Lima 1 and Papa 200.28, 2611.
Starting number 2 first.
Ground Hello, Speedbird 47 Charlie requesting clearance to
Power arming doors.
Speedbird 477. Stand by, I'll send you a PDC via text.
Thank you. Ground Condor 13 Juliet, Charlie 34, requesting portion of turn.
Condor 16 Juliet, position set approved, facing south, Delhi QNH 1016.
QNH 1016, push start approved,
Face south, Condor 16 Juliet.
Ground 10 853 at November, pulling over the 814. Looks like starting between two aircraft. Is that right,
Yes, there is an 8330 in front of you. I'll be sure I'm seeing there's a semi-refuse, don't worry. LTU 7040, taxi to holding point runway 28
Flag
via
right set.
Sierra, Romeo 3, Romeo, Lima 1, Papa.
Taxi holding point runway 28 via Sierra, Romeo 3, Romeo, Lima 1 and Papa, LTU 7040.
And ground Qantas 25, we're at the hold point Charlie 2. Ready, do you want us to go to 1181?
If you can contact our now, 118.1.
Thank you, sir. Bye-bye.
Hello, ground 77 Tango, we have a VDC, request push and start, gate 46.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass being removed.
Giant 78 Tango, stand by for push and start, expect a delay of 2 to 3 minutes.
Countdown delay 3 minutes. Good afternoon, ground Delta 209, all two fools sitting on the ramp at the hangar.
It's clear. Right.
Relay Velocity 235, requesting clearance information Kilo. We'll taxi on through. Thank you very much, Delta 209, and we'll connect so we don't disturb your operation. Have a good night, sir. Thank you.
Transponder set. Runway 1. Engine number 1 set to start.
It's Velocity 1 on this field, request clearance for Paro, please.
Velocity 1 on whiskey, stand by.
Grab Velocity 235, request clearance information TLR.
Flaps 1. Flaps 2, isn't it? Flaps 2 set.
Steady ground level.
Yes, station calling all
one was on Lima. Steady ground level 001 would be.
Over there, 001, ground taxi to gate 11 via Papa November and Sierra.
One taking up. Level 00. Disaster.
Patients calling Delhi ground. All those aircrafts which require clearance, can you send me a text on frequency?
Well, trying 738 Tango, could I push now?
From you can push and start facing east, UNH 1016.
1016 facing east, China 738 Tango.
Ground Air India 497 is on taxiway Tango 1 facing south, runway 29, ready for taxi. See why it's not hearing us.
Station calling for Colby, calling for taxi. Can you say the call sign, please?
Air India 497.
Air India 497, search scope 0533.
Change score code 0433, Air India 497.
Air India 497, negative 0533.
Go 0533.
Ground, Mike Charlie 012, requesting airways clearance.
Station calling for clearance, standby please.
Mike Charlie 012.
Driver Velocity 11 Whiskey, any luck with the clearance yet, please?
Engine start complete. Flaps 2, auto brake is
Anyone know clearances?
so on the checklist. NDR's not required, ECAM checked, pitch trim, this is +1. Rudder trim
Air
0.
India 497, taxi to holding point runway 29 via Tango 1 Yankee Zulu 2.
Via Yankee Zulu 2 to runway 29, Air India 497. UPS primary is fine.
Ground Condor 162, unit requesting taxi.
Taxi light set.
Ground Golden Tiger 738 Tango, request taxi.
Check. Aileron.
Condor 162, taxi to holding point runway 29 via Tango 3 Yankee Zulu 2.
Tango 3, Yankee, Zulu 2, holding point 29, Condor 162.
Ground Golden Tiger 738 Tango, request taxi to runway 28 with intersection Whiskey.
Go fast with set. Briefing is complete. Flaps 2. B speeds are set. ATC is set. And ECAM.
Taxi to holding point runway 28 via Romeo Lima 1 Alpha.
Romeo Lima 1. And
brake is voice.
to runway 428 Giant 738 Tango.
Okay, straight ahead and then left.
LTU 7040, contact tower on 118 decimal 1.
Contact Tower 118.8, thank you, bye bye, LQ7240.
That's alright, CFM engines.
Swiss 611, contact tower 118.1.
Greg, good morning, ATS 420 is on Sierra.
Assistant calling all.
Yeah, decam, no blue.
ATS 420.
It is 4 to Sierra. You can taxi to gate 84 via Sierra Runway.
ATS 420, thanks. We're just going to park at the apron here on the left, if that's okay.
That's fine.
Okay, so the Yankees, that's not the first one, the second one locked.
Jerry Grant, good morning. Japan Air 9051, gate Echo 70, request clearance to Bhutan Paro Airport. Japan Air 9051, ready on standby for clearance. Standby.
Ground, good day, Alpha 664, vacated runway 28, Foxtrot. Ground, good day, Alpha 664, vacated runway 28.
F1 664, taxi gate Alpha 9 via Papa, November, Charlie Whiskey 2 and Whiskey 3.
Can you please say again for
Radar is set.
F1 664, taxi to gate Alpha 9 via Papa, November, Charlie Whiskey 2, Whiskey 3.
Strobe set to auto.
Taxi to Alpha Liner via Papa, November, Charlie, Whiskey 2, Whiskey 3, Alpha 664.
That's for us to on Whiskey, we've got score 0563 requesting push and start on stand Bravo 0.
That's S2. All set. Oh, that's Sierra 2. Got it.
Velocity 11 Whiskey, pushing for the blue, facing west, QNH 1013.
So it'll be the next one after this. To the right.
Push, approved, facing west, velocity 4 Whiskey. That's what we wanted to. Ground speed was 47 Charlie, request push and start, stand Bravo 22, score 0571 with PDC.
Weaver 47 Charlie, pushing for the blue, facing west, QNH 1013.
Kilo 1016, push start 47 Charlie.
At least there's no trees on the taxiway. I've had that issue before on this airport. Depends how you install it and what layer you put on. That said, the minute they come out with an update or someone else releases a different one, we'll be taking that because the frame rates on this thing are atrocious.
Golden Tiger 738 Tango, contact tower 118.1.
Ground Speedway 23 Alpha, Bravo 24 for push.
Speedbird 233 023 Delta, standby for Pushback through traffic.
Roger, 23 Alpha.
It's probably going to be pretty bad until about 10 to 15 miles away from the airfield. Then eventually the photographic underlay will disappear.
India 497, contact tower 118.1.
118.1, Air India 497.
Condor 1628, contact tower 118.1.
118.1, Condor 1628.
181 and our airborne 126.35.
7040.
And we're finally there. Delta Tower, Air India 497, approaching runway 29 is ready.
Air India 497, roger.
On tower, Condor 160 you behind the Air India.
Call it 25 Juliet, Lima, full stop runway 11, ready for taxi.
So that's 5 Juliet Lima, vacate to left, contact ground 121.9.
Vacate left 121.9, 25 Juliet Lima.
KLM 863, runway 28, request 9, surface and ground.
KLM 863 Heavy, runway 28, clear to land.
OPU 7040, you can contact radar on 126.350.
Contact radar 126.35, thank you, bye bye, Air 27040.
Air India 497, line of point, runway 29.
Line of point, runway 29, Air India 497. Thrust coming on.
Line 738 Tango, hold position behind the landing KLM, Boeing 777-300. Line up runway 28 behind.
Runway behind the landing, 347, line up runway 28, good up, try to 78 Tango.
Air India 497, runway 29, clear takeoff status, been come.
Runway 29 clear for takeoff, Air India 497.
Condor 16, Juliet behind us, departing India Air.
Brakes release.
Runway 29 behind.
We have the Air India 320 gliding runway behind Condor 16.
Power's coming up.
KLM 863, welcome to Delhi. Vacation
Stable.
Left, in contact ground 121.9, good day.
KLM 863, vacating left, switching to ground 121.9, good day.
Back set. 100 knots. Yeah, on rotate. Gear up. Gonna go ahead and no, that's fine.
Air India
No, we can't do
497, contact radar 126.350, good day.
126.350 and yeah, 497. Climb fast set.
Saying 3,000 feet, 10162, 1001.
SB 1001 heavy, turn left heading 290.
Flaps up. All pilot command, let's hope it stays.
SB 100 heavy, turn left heading 290.
15290, Stevens 1001.
Approach Air India 497 and climbing out at 5,600.
Air India 497 identified, flight level 60, continue climb 150.
Climb level 150, Air India 497. Standard set both sides.
Speed by 31 Whiskey Foxtrot heavy, fly heading 090.
Heading 090, speed by 31 Foxtrot.
Air India 497, turn left direct Alpha Lima India.
Direct Alpha Lima India and 497. Airline set. Yep, climb started. Or did it? Gonna pull it out.
Departure, Golden Tiger 73, take 33,200 from advertising.
Golden Tiger 738 Tango, good morning, identified, passing 4,000 feet, continue climb, flight level 150, turn right, direct, Hinda.
1503, Hinda, Golden Tiger 738 Tango, for you.
Speed by 31 Whiskey Foxtrot heavy, left heading 070.
Left heading 070, speed bird, 31 Foxtrot.
Air India 497, contact Delhi Control, frequency 120.9, bye-bye.
Delhi Control 123.9, India 497. 1209.
Stevens 1001 heavy, turn left heading 250.
Delhi Control, Air India 497, climbing flight level 150, leaving flight level 105.
Air India 497, Namaskar, Delhi Control, climb flight level 370.
Flight level 370, Air India 497. set, and we're going to push it back into climb. Seatbelt signs are off.
Good morning, Golden Tiger 738 Tango passing for 125 for 150 Hina.
Golden Tiger 738 Tango, climb flight level 330. Track direct to Alpha Lima, India.
330 to Alpha Lima, India, Golden Tiger 738 Tango.
Okay, landing gear flaps, packs, and barrow reference set. These are all retracted. Okay, the head's fine. We've got some FPS back now too. Said some. Not all. Gonna leave terrain on ND. Okay, I'm just off to grab some food. So I had lunch.
Medical Terrible, good morning. Condor 16 Juliet, passing Federal 120 to Federal 210.
Condor 16 Juliet, good day, Delhi Control, on follow 370.
We're requesting final level, flight level 350 for Condor 16 Juliet.
Okay, contact level 350.
350, thank you, Condor 16 Juliet.
Hello, good morning. It's Velocity 11 with VQPR starting flight level 166, starting flight level 19, inbound Alley.
Velocity 11 Whiskey. Good day, on flight level 410.
Resting flight level 390 for the cruise, Velocity 11 Whiskey.
Runway 08, contact Charlie on Central 120. Okay. Regan. Scan 0, 100, station 35. Hey, over to reload.
control today. Mike Charlie 012 with you on the climb to flight level 190.
Mike Charlie 012, today, climb flight level 370.
And 370, Mike Charlie 012, mate.
That's Arden on centre. I'll be seeing him in person in a couple of days from the recording of this video. Get the table open for that.
Qantas 25, contact Guwahati Centre 120.5, see ya.
Central 120.5, Qantas 25, hello.
Egypt Air 975, contact Guwahati Centre 120.5, good day.
Guwahati Centre 120.5, okay, Eastern Air 75.
Delhi, hello, speed of 47 Charlie, flight level 170.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, hello, climb flight level 370.
Flight level 370, good morning, speed of 47 Charlie.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, for separation, turn right heading 170.
Right, 170, speed of 47 Charlie.
The control, good morning, Stuart, P3D Delta, coming flight level 190, inbound to Ali.
Speedbird 23 Delta, climb flight level 350 initially.
We climb flight level 350, Stuart, P3 Delta.
Speedbird 23 Delta, you can expect that final at this stage due other aircraft.
P3 Delta, roger.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, turn left heading 130.
That's 130, speed of 47 Charlie.
Take it, Velocity 235, with you climbing flight level 150.
Velocity 235, today center, climb flight level 350.
Flight level 350, velocity 235.
There 611, contact for now 10 days for 5. Good
40 center on the 1 to 0.5, goodbye, Swift 611.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, due to separation, can you accept flight level 390?
Delhi, ASA, yeah, 47 Charlie.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, turn left heading 101, flight level 390.
Left 110, flight level 390, stick 47 Charlie.
Sunny Delay, velocity 9104 with you, on climb flight level 170. Velocity 9104, good day, Delhi Control, climb flight level 350. 350, velocity 9104.
And
Good 47 Charlie, track direct to Cadas.
Direct Cadas, stick 47 Charlie.
Checking where our boundary is. At Pipu. There's our boundary.
Delhi Control, give a velocity 9247, climbing flight level 230, direct Alpha Lima, India. Velocity 9247, good day, Delhi Control, climb flight level 390. Climb flight level 390, velocity 9247. LTU 7040, contact center 120.45. Center 120.5, LTU 7040.
Okay, there's a bunch of writing down here. Okay, circuit area is generally in the west of the airfield. That spot.
G'day, Centre, how are you? Noble 001 going through 15,000 to 210, flight plan route 2.
Okay, so when it's on the west side, leaving Paro, you'd probably track out.
Roger that, flight
so make a right
410,
turn into
Noble
the valley.
001.
Aircraft on circuits may not be visible to air traffic control due to the hills. The the North Valley straight ahead is not
India 497, contact
available
center 120
for the circuit. Final approach is curved due to hilly terrain and exercise caution. Approach is more than 3 degrees. And 497 contacting 120.5.
Golden Tire 738 Tango, contacts Guwahati Center 120.5. Good day.
Australia Control, Air India 497, flight level 370.
Air India 497, Guwahati Control identified, continue. Golden Tiger 738 Takeoff, maintain from 330. Golden Tiger 738 Tango, Guwahati Control identified. Reset transponder 2607. He's working 2607. Heading up.
Tacti with the hold. At 0 degrees. And a distance of 15. That's 5 really. No, it's fine there. Yep. Right on turns 180. It's not really established, but Tacti is 15 miles to the south of Paravira. Paravira is on top of that mountain. 12,000 foot high.
Good morning, Pros. We're at level 410. It's velocity 11 whiskey. We're inbound. Lima Kilo November.
Velocity 11 whiskey. Guwahati Control identified. Continue.
And Delta 3, request direct taxi.
I have contact by Delta 213, contact approach on 119 decimal. Delta 213, contact approach on 119 or decimal 8.
98, approach 212, thank you.
Control, Mike Charlie 012 is with you at flight level 370.
Mike Charlie 012, Guwahati Control identified. Continue.
What do you want to Condor 16 Juliet with you, 73.
Boeing 398, we descend flight level 240. Sorry, last aircraft calling sick. Call sign?
Speedbird 23 Delta, good morning. Flight level 350 to Cass.
23 Delta, the control identified. Continue.
Delhi, hello, Speedbird 47 Charlie, flight level 390.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, Doha control identified. Continue.
47 Charlie.
Running on the Condor 162 Juliet 350.
Honda 16 Juliet, Doha control identified. Continue.
G'day, velocity 9104 with you, flight level, amended flight level 330.
Velocity 9104, Doha control identified. Continue.
G'day, velocity 235 with you, climbing and maintaining flight level 350.
E235, Doha control identified. Continue.
Galati control, velocity 9247, checking in flight level 39.
Velocity 9247, Doha control identified. Continue.
Okay, Himalayas. Pretty marked change in landscape. It's dead flat until you hit the foothills and then up she goes.
Boeing 398, contact approach 119.8. Good day. Stevens 1008, when ready, descent flight level 240.
When ready, descent flight level 240. I'll double send support position next.
Sure, 408, right to that.
I'll plug in the numbers from the from the Meta here. QNH on the ground there at Paro is 1025. Temperature is 17. Wind 170 at 5. Transition 180. Using full flap. MDA, depending on definition, is either 16,000. That's not really that useful. I'm going to do 200 feet above, which is 7,552. Doesn't like me. That's literally the ground, so can't pick that. I don't think DH is very much use.
Center velocity 738. G'day.
So I'll leave it blank.
Velocity 738. Guide control identified. Continue.
That's velocity 738.
Is it continue?
Be using auto brake medium. So what happens when you touch the runway.
Control the
runway
9247 request.
There's no real
Velocity 9247. Go ahead.
ducks away on the parallel.
Yeah, request direct passer if available.
Let's see, 9247, we got a lot of aircraft in the sequence. You guys are doing pretty good in the sequence. If I take you out of the sequence, I'll have to delay you at the arrival.
Yeah, no worries. Just noticed we had a 737, the lowest and ahead of us, that we thought we could overtake, but no worries, whatever's good for you.
You can keep your speed up, and we'll see how it works out when you get closer.
Thanks, man.
Control, Mike Charlie 012.
Mike Charlie 012, go ahead.
Control, we've just had a bit of a comms issue and we've just come back online and requesting track, we're a bit right of track and requesting track off of Papar, Indigo Papar uniform.
And Mike Charlie 012, okay, that's squawk Mike Charlie, so I can pick you up or identify, and you can proceed as requested. Say your current altitude.
We're at flight level 370.
Okay, Mike Charlie 02, identified flight level 3, so continue.
Identified 370, Mike Charlie 012, thank you.
That one's pretty cool.
Centre, it's Noble 001 with you at 410, flight plan and route.
Noble 001, Tauhati control identified, continue.
Continue, Noble 001, thanks.
Stevens Hospital, Sprite. Stevens 390, descending to hospital.
Stevens 1008, roger. One 25, when ready, descent flight level 240.
When ready, descend to flight level 240, Qantas 25, thank you.
Stevens 1008, contact approach 119.8, good day.
Paro approach 119.8, Stevens Hospital, Sprite.
Egypt Air 975, when ready, descent flight level 310.
When ready, descent flight level 310, Egypt Air 975.
Egypt Air 9 direction to the last year, flight level 320 for now. When ready, to flight level 320.
When ready, flight level 320, Egypt Air 975.
Swiss Air 611, when ready, descent flight level 240.
When ready, down to 240, Swiss 611.
Gravity control is Ukraine 975, level depth, flight level 320.
Ukraine 975, continue descent, maintain flight level 240.
Continue descent, maintain flight level 240, Ukraine 975.
125 traffic ahead of you, descending flight level 240, right on 135 for a short duration.
Course 25, we're clear on TCAS and we have a visual.
125, rise that. Reduce speed and descend flight level 240 now.
Okay, what speed would you like?
Give me 300 knots or less.
300 less, roger.
Crash 25, contact approach 119.8. Good day.
119.8, we'll go, Connors 25.
ED 975, contact approach 119.8. Good day.
119.8, Ukraine 975.
Santa, get ILZ 121 with you, flight level 410. On the 121, Tahiti control identified, continue.
I think we're on a final approach brief. Pretty much done everything else.
611, aftermath fly heading 130, descent flight level 240 now.
Probably going to be some vectoring involved and some manual flying once we're in the valley.
Swiss 611, Tahiti control, right turn heading 130, descent flight level 250.
Descent profile through the valley is going to be a bit
Heading
tough.
130 down to the flight level 240, Swiss 611.
Basically want to stay as low as possible.
611, make that heading, altitude flight level 250.
And down to flight level 250, Swiss 611.
And the ground altitude is 7,352.
Swiss 611, contact approach 119.8. Good day.
Approach 119.8, goodbye, Swiss 611.
LG 7040, descent flight level 240.
Descending flight level 240, LG 7040.
Aussie 121, reset transponder 2650. 2650 for Aussie 121. Altitude 7040. After Mechi, fly heading 130.
After Mechi, heading 130, altitude 7040.
Guwahati Center, Delta 761 in the climb 310-350.
Delta 761, Guwahati control identified, continue.
Continue to 761.
Charlie, speed 47 Charlie.
Speedway 47 Charlie, go ahead.
Charlie, just so you're aware, sir, due to a technical issue, we may need en route holding prior to Speedway 47 Charlie.
Speedway 47 Quebec holding at Mechi.
Send the John 1471.
John 1471. Guwahati control identified. Continue.
And you've obviously got it on your system, but just an advisory, we are 5 miles left of track as approved by previous sender.
John 1471, he did a nice job of telling me before he handed off, so I'm about my offset.
Oh, just a good lad. John 1471.
T7040 contact approach 119.8 today.
Approach 119.8, thank you. Bye-bye, 27040.
Bye-bye. Air India 497, descent flight level 240.
Level 240, Air India 497. Oh, 240 set.
Control, good afternoon. Clipper 81 with you, flight level 390. Clipper 811. Gauhati control identified. Reset transponder 2612 enabled. 2612 pilot.
So that was
Clipper 811, good luck with your range. Just be advised, giant 1471 has about 18 knots on you. Clipper 11, I'm switching.
Yeah, that's morning Stevens 1001, flight level 370.
Stevens 1001, Gauhati control identified, continue.
Continue, 1001.
Center, Island Pacific 420, flight level 240 for 330.
Island Pacific 420, Gauhati control identified, climb flight level 330, flight plan route.
Roger, up to 330, flight plan route.
Crossing flight level 284 for flight level 37.
Flight 08 Lima, Gauhati control identified, climb flight level 370, flight
37, flight runway 5 Juliet Lima.
Righty, approach. Moving to completed. Economic checked. Seatbelts will go on at 27,000 because we're 7,000 feet above sea level. We land.
India Golf Oscar 144, Gauhati control identified. Time flight level 32. What's your final source?
Yeah, 320.
1025 in standby. And there's not time control.
Good morning, and
we will likely stay in CLB. Sounds like the Cylons have arrived.
Who was that climbing to flight level 390? Egypt 987. Gauhati control. Standby. Gauhati control identified. Climb flight level 290 for direction of flight. India Golf Oscar 144, maintain flight level 310 for direction of flight.
Senior number 390, leaving 200 to 350 for 0574, good morning.
All impulse 390 identified. Gauhati control identified. Climb flight level 350, flight 900.
First.
Situated at October, replacing IFR square to Paro as
And on S92, that's almost going to be impossible for me to do that in the way you are, and I don't have the sector file for you. Why don't you call us airborne?
Copy that. We'll call in
Area 497, turn right heading 130.
Gauhati, plane Jennifer 731 South, 26one, resumes. Maintain 250.
And who was that calling me? That's aircraft calling. Say call sign. Air India 497, Air India 497, right turn, heading 130.
Heading 130, Air India 497.
Golden Tiger 73810, flight level 240, after Mechi, fly heading 130.
Heading 2. Mechi 240, as you say in the headings.
130.
Heading 130 after Mechi. Cost 2 whiskey request this time.
Velocity 1 on whiskey, descent flight level 240.
Descent flight level 240, velocity 1 whiskey.
Contour 16 Juliet, descent flight level 240.
Contour 16 Juliet.
Contour 16, descent flight level 240, after Mechi, fly heading 130.
Descent flight level 240 after Mickey heading 130 or 16 Juliet.
Address 420, Bravo control identified. Address 420. Bravo control identified. Flight level 390.
Flight level 390, 420.
Contour 160, after Mechi, fly heading 130.
After Mickey, heading 130, flight 420.
420, well, I don't know about you. This is for Condor 160, disregard the last restriction. Condor 160, after Mechi, heading 130.
After Mickey heading 130, Condor 160.
Air India 497, contact approach 119.8.
Approach 119.8, Air India 497. Bar approach, Air India 497, descending through level 280.
Same here, 497, rear, heading 130.
India 497, power approach. Good afternoon, identified. Expect the visual approach runway 33, descend and maintain flight level 2 on the city.
This again the altitude for Air India 497. Flight level something like that.
India 497, descend and maintain flight level 200, 200.
Flight level 200, expecting runway 33, Air India 497.
Golden Tiger 738, Tango, power approach, good evening, identified. Maintain this heading for now, expect visual approach runway 33.
Heading visual runway 33, Golden Tiger 738, Tango.
So, runway did
Egypt Airliner 75, contact tower, frequency 120.3, bye-bye.
Gary going down into that gap there. By the time he hits about directly west of Paravewa, or should be
Kansas 25, do you have the valley inside?
Then continuing away through the Greek glide path all the way down the valley.
We're still looking for it, sir.
You need to make sure it's on the left-hand side of the
Kansas
valley.
25, it's northbound, just at your present position, northbound valley, that you have to follow down to the runway 33 approach.
Okay, so it's on this side of that high ridge, so we need to turn left now, do we?
Yep.
Bottom end of the valley is really tight, and you'll probably have a right-hand
Approach,
turn.
good morning, Condor 16 Juliet heading 130
at about 100
to 240.
And it's very steep, this side. It's up the other side.
Condor 16 Juliet,
have a tailwind as well.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever suits you. You identify and expect visual approach on 833. Swiss 611, it's going to be some delay vectoring for traffic, turn right heading 210 degrees.
Maybe I'll make it off.
Right, 210 degrees, Swiss 611.
Medium still involved, I don't think we need max.
Kansas 25, the valley should be just on your left-hand side now, a little bit to the left, and they did it heading northbound, approximately 2 miles to the west of your current position.
Okay, so we'll head northbound now.
Zip times are on, lights are all in. Landing check. Cabin crew, auto thrust, and...
Swiss 611, make a left turn heading 360, or again, left turn heading 360.
For arrival.
Left turn heading 360, Swiss 611.
It's quite a bit closer to the valley started and confirm we can descend.
Yes, it's 25, yep, you're clear for the visual approach on 833, descend over discretion.
Right, velocity 11 whiskey, we're adding a 13 thread, it's an inflatable 24, alright.
Let's do 11 whiskey approach, good evening, identified. Swiss 611, you may descend to 13,500, all discretion for terrain, and you will be flying through the valley, probably at your position at the moment, heading northbound. Confirm you have the valley inside.
We got the valley on discretion down to actually 13,500, Swiss 611.
Swiss 611, thank you. You've cleared additional approach on 833, descend all discretion.
Clear visual approach runway 33, descended on discretion to 611.
India 497, turning left direct taxi, Tango Alpha Kilo, Tango India.
Left direct taxi, Air India 497.
It is you 70440 for traffic, make a right hand 360 degrees orbit.
Take the direct.
Right 360 as you 7040.
Paro approach, good morning, Qantas 93 en route, both currently tracking taxi on 073.
Signs are set, lights are set, and I think the only other thing
I
I need is to be configured landing.
Turn right heading 140 degrees for traffic, and then maintain
the valley, we need to be fully configured, flaps full, and the landing gear down with the speed back armed. And we fly the entire approach, fully configured.
140, climb to flight level 170, Qantas 93.
Kansas 25, contact Power Tower, frequency 120.3, have a safe landing.
I am likely to go into manual throttle control.
120.3, thank you.
That's because the auto throttle...
Swiss 611 traffic is 8 miles ahead, expedite reducing speed.
Reducing speed, expedite Swiss 611.
LGU 7040. Continue right turn heading 360 degrees, descend at your discretion 13,500 feet, caution to terrain at your discretion, and let me know when you have the valley inside for the visual approach on 833.
So from taxi direct to
Descend
Paro.
30,000 on this session and continue the right turn.
And the valley should be
we'll
right in
when
line
we
with
are dwelling.
Paro.
LQ040.
Keeping Paro to the left hand side of the airplane.
Golden Tiger 738 Tango, turn left heading 030 degrees.
Left turn heading 030, Golden Tiger 738 Tango.
Bueno, approaching is 525, flight level 260.
You there 525, power approach, identified, expect visual approach on Runway 33.
Expect visual approach on Runway 33, GPS 525, thank you.
Let's just confirm it's runway 33 now, news.
Runway 33 news, yeah. Runway 33 for all arrivals.
Oh, great, thanks.
Golden Tiger 738 Tango, is then maintain for level 210.
Level 210, Golden Tiger 0, you take off.
As soon as we're clear for the approach, we'll take the approach. That'll saw us up on managed speed.
Yes, U7047, the highest terrain in the area should be not above 14,000, so you can descend 15,000 and continue to 13,000 at your discretion for terrain.
Okay, we will set 15,000 and then on discretion 10,000. LQ040.
India 497, turn right heading 040 degrees.
Right 040, India 497.
And India 497, you may continue to descend now, altitude 16,000 feet, QNH 102.
16,000 feet and QNH 1025. We're India 497. 16,000.
It's with 611 contact, power tower, frequency 120.3, have a safe landing.
Power tower 120.3, goodbye.
1025 set. Set.
India 497, at your speed 220 knots less.
220 knots there, India 497.
Ready to flight for LTU7040.
Set or less, so
LTU704, scale visual approach runway 33, at your speed 180 knots. Please send no discretion.
Talk about the approach now.
Visual approach on 833, descending convection, decelerating speed 180 and descend on discretion.
Kansas 903, turn left heading 040 degrees. Condor 16 Juliet, turn left heading 040 degrees, descend and maintain flight level 227.
Left 040 degrees, failure 220, Condor 16 Juliet.
Kansas 903, turn left heading 040 degrees.
Still well south of the chart.
Approach today, velocity 9104 with you on descent, flight level 240.
Kansas 903, approach. Kansas 903, approach. Kansas 903, power approach to reach. India 497, turn left direct taxi, and then you're looking for a valley northbound coming up on your right-hand side on that heading. That's so that you have to follow down to runway 33, report the valley inside.
Direct taxi, we'll report inside India 497.
Golden Tiger 738 Tango, turn left heading 360 degrees.
Alright, left heading 360, 73 Tango.
Kansas 903, approach your frequency now. Condor 16 Juliet, turn left heading 010 degrees.
10 degrees, Condor 16 Juliet.
Velocity 11 Whiskey, turn left heading 040 degrees.
040 degrees, velocity 11 Whiskey.
YouTube climb 525, turn left heading 040 degrees.
Approach
India
104, we're with you, flight level 240, heading 130.
I heard you, I will get back to you when I have time. India 497, descend and maintain at 3,500 feet at your discretion for terrain.
3,500, own discretion with terrain, Air India 497.
Kansas 903, descend and maintain at 6,000 feet.
13.5 set.
Qantas 93 is heading 040.
Qantas 93, I've been calling you 6 times. Are you able to receive voice and transmit on voice? Otherwise it's going to be text only because it's really busy here.
Affirmative, can text and can talk and hear. Go for it.
Okay, thank you. LU 7040, contact the tower, frequency 120, decimal 3, have a safe land.
Tower 120, decimal 3, thank you, bye-bye, LQ 7040.
Velocity 9104, sorry for the delay, sir, you identified, expect a visual approach on runway 33 via taxi. Maintain this heading for now.
I copy, visual approach runway 33, reporting 9104.
Golden Tiger 738 Tango, proceed direct taxi, Tango, Alpha Kilo, Tango, India, descend and maintain 15,000 feet, QNH 1022.
We're checking, can altitude for Radio Tango, let's go on 5,000.
5,000 is correct.
Hey.
Condor 16 Juliet, Condor 16 Juliet, descend and maintain 17,000 feet, QNH 1022.
17,000 feet, 1022, Condor 16.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, power approach. Good day, identified, expect visual approach runway 33 by taxi.
Hello, so we have a proprietary RNAV approach we'd like to follow on taxi, Speedbird 47 Charlie.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, I have no notice about any instrument approaches into Paro, so that will be at your discretion in case you want to follow that. I have no notice about any instrument approaches. India 497, do you have the valley?
India 497, we have the valley.
India 497, thank you, get visual approach runway 33, this is at your discretion.
Send that discussion, the visual approach, India 497.
Kansas 903, turn left direct taxi, left to taxi, Tango Alpha Kilo, Tango India, and expect to join the visual approach over taxi in a few minutes.
That's right, turning left direct taxi, and the close time is 193. That's the reason I haven't been able to
16 set. And they're descending at 8.
There is, we'll work it out. Golden Tiger 738 Tango, you are looking for a valley, overhead taxi, northbound valley, which you have to follow down to the approach runway 33, report when you have the valley inside.
We have a valley inside, okay, after answer with you, Tango.
Golden Tiger 738 Tango, thank you, you're clear for the visual approach runway 33 and number 2, descend on discretion.
Well, you say no discretion, from the valley and the coast for approach, okay, with you, Tango.
Velocity 11 Whiskey, descend and maintain 17,000 feet, QNH 1022.
Right now at 17,000 and confirm QNH for velocity 1.0.
QNH 1022.
1022, velocity 1.0.
Runway's in.
Approach Mike Charlie 012, just past Mackie, currently tracking heading.
Got the hill.
30.
With a VLR on it, right there.
Mike Charlie 012, maintain heading 130, you identified, expect visual approach Sunday 33.
Landing it down.
Expecting a visual approach runway 33, Mike Charlie.
Speed managed.
Egypt Air 525, consider maintain 18,000 feet, QNH 1022.
Spoilers armed.
Visit 18,000 feet for the 525.
525 affirmative, 18,000 feet. Control 160, get proceed direct.
Speedbird 47 Charlie.
Flaps 2.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, maintain the setting for now. Control 160, Juliet, proceed direct taxi, Tango Alpha Kilo Tango India.
Taxi, Condor 160.
Kansas 903, you're looking for the valley northbound in the taxi, in the area just around taxi. That's the valley you have to follow down to the visual approach Sunday 33. Let me know when you have the valley inside.
It's far to the right in the valley for the moment. Then we'll have this from a corner. Go around this hill. Going around behind this hill. Onto our left.
Velocity 9104, turn left heading 070 degrees.
Left heading 070 degrees. Just continuing us to remain this level, velocity 9104.
9104, yeah, for now. You can expect further descent shortly.
Copy 9104.
Golden Tiger 738 Tango, expedite reducing speed. Traffic is 130 knots slower than you, 10 miles ahead.
Reducing 20 Tango.
Velocity 11 Whiskey, turn left direct taxi. Tango Alpha Kilo Tango India.
Flaps 3.
Left direct taxi,
Speed check flap 3.
India 497, contact Paro Tower, frequency 120.3, have a safe landing.
120.3, Air India 497. Alright, tower Air India 497 for runway 33.
Air India 497, Paro Tower, good afternoon, runway at Windcom, runway 33, clear to land, QNH 1022.
Runway 33, clear to land, Air India 497. Flaps full. Yes, I know we can't see the runway yet, but I can see the other hill on the other side. Okay, we'll hug it in a bit more close to the left now. Flap is full. Fully configured. Speed stable.
Speed.
All throttles. Copy terrain.
terrain.
Just around there, isn't it? Great time to take a phone call.
Golf Tango Alpha 738 Tango Paro Tower. Ready for landing. What's your air target?
Sync rate. Sync rate. Sync rate. Sync rate.
Golf Tango Alpha 738 Tango, reduced minimum approach speed, runway 33, continue approach. How's approach going ahead?
Speed, speed, speed.
Sync rate. Sync rate.
Retard.
Not the best landing I've ever seen, but there we go. We did land on the grass effectively. That would have been a write-off. Nice floating 747 up there.
And Golf Tango Alpha 738, take runway 33, clear the line.
Good runway 33, clear the line, pleasure, take off.
Our tower from Stevens 1008 again.
Stevens 108, Paracel.
Stevens 1008, before it gets too busy, request clearance to Chiang Mai.
Stevens 108, Paracel, stand by, number 1.
Anyway.
Paro Tower, 193, on approach.
Fire station, call sign only.
Paro Tower, this is 493.
Brake set, engine fires extinguished.
193 Paratel, runway 33, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 33, 193.
Executive 361, requesting IFR clearance to Chiang Mai.
Executive 361, stand by, number 2.
Move that forward a bit.
Number 2, Executive 361.
Tower Condor 16 Julie on beach 33.
Alrighty, so that one requires more practice. Coming in here in world flight and 747s and stuff, that's hilarious. Anyway, I apparently have 18 phone calls to deal with, so I'll catch you guys later.
Last station, call sign only.
Condor 1 Julie.